morning, everybody. Yeah, I'm in Pawtuckaway, and it's peak fall here, or actually a little past peak at the moment. But yeah, spending a few nights here. My brother joined me for the first couple of nights. He just took off a little while ago because he had to get back to work. I got a whole day here all to myself, so I figured, well, let's see. I didn't shoot any video while he was here. We did hike up to the fire tower though. Got a couple of shots from up there. But that's about what we did there, because he was just he arrived Wednesday night after work, so it was pretty much already dark when he got here. So we just spent a night at the fire pit. Love the sound of a loon. Anyway, we spent the night at the fire pit, and then Thursday we just kind of like a hiking day. Drove out of the park because he didn't have time to get gas on the way in, and he wanted to have his gas before he left for work today. So we went and got him some gas, came back. We both decided neither of us felt like doing the big hike up to the fire tower, so we actually drove around the long way and did Tower Road and hiked up from that side, which is a much shorter but steeper hike. But we got there and got some nice views from the fire tower, and just came back and relaxed for the evening here again at the fire pit. And my brother had to take off this morning, so now we got some time. It's still morning. It's Friday. Campground's quiet right now. I suspect by this evening it's going to be hopping with activity. This is the last weekend the campground is open. I'm leaving tomorrow, so I just have today. So let's go for a little walk. I'm going to head down towards the beach and Neal's Cove and just do some exploring around that area this morning. And who knows, maybe hit another hiking trail out that way. It's like it's raining leaves out there. Nice view from the bridge though. Despite the fact that this isn't our best fall colors we've ever had. Kind of subdued because of the drought conditions. Not bad here, actually. It's a decent color. A lot of leaves down already, though. A lot of leaves. Glad I don't have to rake this place. Now, if you're coming off of Horse Island or Horsehead Island or whatever it's called there, you want to get over to Neal's Cove. There's a little cut-through path right here. Brings you up to the parking lot, so you don't have to walk all the way up that way and around. So harder to see it right now with all the leaves down, but there is a trail here. Brings you right out to the parking lot here. Obviously not a lot of beachgoers today. Pretty quiet here. Just the way I like it. That's why I love coming in on the off season. The beach is looking real nice and quiet too. Not a lot of activity here. A couple of people, that's about it. Not bad. Not bad at all. And taking a little walk through Neal's Cove campground loop. Totally shut down for the season now already. Everybody's just on the Horse Island or Horsehead. I don't remember what it's called, but that's where they've got everybody. It's a nice campground here, but it's not very van life friendly. This is really a tenting area. Campsites are very rough. Be a struggle to find a level spot for my van, and my antennas be constantly getting whacked by all these low branches. If you ever feel like trying a Subaru tenting adventure, this would be a good place for it though. We'll see. You never know. House will probably get too noisy and too busy for my liking too though. All the fire pits flipped up to clean them out properly and everything. Interesting. Neal's Cove also has a little island you can walk out onto. In fact, I think there might be a second island. So I'm not sure if I'm alone right now either. Guessing that's the actual cove. It'd be fun to kayak this area sometime, wouldn't it? I didn't bring my kayak this trip though, so I didn't expect good kayaking conditions. Boy, was I wrong. Yeah, I guess I am alone here. I don't see anybody else here. It must be a different park I'm thinking of. I swear I remember there being a second bridge out to a second island on one of these places here, but I must be thinking of somewhere else. I'll have to try and remember where that was. I don't know of many parks where you can walk out onto an island like this. Other than the sound of some distant construction work, it's not a bad place to visit. It's nice out here. I was going to sit on this bench here and take in the view here, but from the smell of it, the wood has been recently repainted, and yeah, I don't want that stuck on me. I'll pass on that. I guess they didn't bother putting up a wet paint sign because I guess they didn't figure anybody's coming out to this part of the island right now. Since Neil's Cove is all closed up. Nice little place to explore though. Good place to view the bridge from. Yeah, there's definitely no second bridge out to a second island here, so this isn't that park. Continuing the loop around the campground now. I feel like I gotta talk quiet here just because I'm going to disturb people. There's nobody here. Absolutely nobody in Neil's Cove right now at all. When I walked by the Neil's Cove camp store, I noticed they still had hours posted. It said 3 to 7 today. I'll check, see if it's actually open. If it is, who knows? I'm gonna find some trinket to go home with. Yeah, site 216. I could pull my van into that one to level off. That one's possible. For the most part, it's pretty quiet here though. I still feel like this one's more of a, I don't know, party atmosphere campground. I don't know, I've never been here during the peak season, but I have a feeling that's what it's like over here. But if anybody knows, drop it in the comments, because I'd kind of like to know what this campground's like during peak season. Okay, so there's a few sites I can get my van into. 215 over here would work. Not a lot, but there's a few, so it's a possibility. I could come down here and camp sometime. I might try it sometime. We'll see. Not a lot of sites, but there's a few. This one's right on the water, nice over here. No, not bad. I could get my van into this spot quite nicely. Level it off and everything, so I know what number it is because I'm going backwards here. Cars would be going that way. Let's see, that's site 212. Not bad. I could do 212. There's only a few sites here that are actually doable, but 212 looks like the best one because it's right on the water there too. Well, this site coming up here looks pretty good. I like those boulders there. Nice stack of boulders. Glacial erratics. Yeah, I could do this site too. Find out what site number this one is. That one's not too bad either. I can pull in there. I'd have to use some leveling blocks. That's 210. So in here, yeah. Definitely do that one as well. That one is 209. Alright. Putting together a small list of sites. I'd like to try coming down to Neil's Cove sometime. It's much more wooded than the other sites are, but the sites are kind of close. That's the only problem. Small and they're close. So, we'll see. I found a little side trail that goes over to the pavilion area, one of the bathhouses. I just want to see where this trail goes, but I have a feeling it just goes down to the water's edge or something. But let's see. See where this little trail leads me. Ah, okay. The little trail brings me over to the boat launch area and the bigger group campsite up there. Okay. Now I know where I am. Nice little quiet cove. With chickadees and other interesting sounding birds. Okay, so I'll just follow this road up. This will bring me back up to the main road. Another trail I want to check out up there. Got some nice little marshland over here. Actually on the main road into the campground now. Exploring some of this area. Oh, there's a birdie. Yeah. And some duckies too. He could have stayed where he was. I could have gotten a better picture where he was. Oh well. Must be camera shy. Yeah, colors aren't bad. They're subdued this year, but they're not bad. Like that bright yellow tree right there. So here's the spot I wanted to investigate. Big Island Trail. Saw this bridge coming through here in the vehicle and don't know where it goes. So apparently there's a loop trail through here. I've never been on it before. Shall we? Let's see where this trail goes. See if there's anything to see or if it's just a trail that loops through the woods here. Which is what I'm suspecting it is. I'm suspecting there's not much excitement here. But 1.1 miles, not a big deal. We can do that. Okay. The trail's already starting to get interesting. Seems to be an old bathhouse out here in the woods. Just by itself. This makes me wonder if this used to be a campground area or something. Huh. Definitely did not expect this. Definitely a bathroom because you can see the signs over the doors where they used to have men's and women's rooms. It's all boarded up now. You can have power going to it. Very curious. Accessible ramp. Sewer drain out. Got your utility room back here. Also very locked. Huh. I wonder why this is here. Okay, so this trail's turning out more interesting than I expected. Sure, I'd love to know the story to this place. It's like a whole abandoned trail system here to explore. None of this stuff shows up on any maps. Not the official campground map, not Gaia. None of it. It's kind of interesting. Wondering where all these trails go. This is definitely not what I expected to find. Okay, I do know what this trail is. This leads me back down towards the beach. That's what this trail is. If you go to the Neil's Cove parking area there with all the dumpsters are, there's a bridge over there. And that would bring you over to this trail and then this trail down to the beach area. That's what this is. Okay. Not quite an abandoned trail, but not a heavily trafficked trail either. I switched directions, went the other way, and that would bring me over to the bridge over there. Can't really see it from here, but it's there. It's also Mud City over here too, so I don't feel like going through there. But yep, that's where the bridge is. Alright, let's continue back onto the Big Island Loop Trail. Hey, got a beaver here. You can tell. Okay, coming back by the creepy abandoned bathhouse. That's the direction I originally came in from. So this is where we're going to go next. This puts me back on Big Island Loop Trail. This seems to be fairly new. I don't remember this dumping station being here the last time I was here. I mean, I could be wrong, but I don't remember it, so. Alright, Big Island Trail. This is on the other side of the road now. So I don't know the story on that abandoned bathhouse out in the middle of the woods like that. Kind of curious about that one. But I didn't see any indications there used to be any campground loops or anything in that area, or even just a group campsite. There's just nothing. Just woods. So if there was something there, it's long gone. So I'm just kind of curious what the story is, why there's just a bathhouse in the middle of the woods like that. If anybody knows the history of that place, let me know. Yep, just as I thought. That section of the trail was uneventful. Alright, I'm going back to the campsite. Oh, that was a good hike. I'm tired. Oh, let's see. 15,794 steps already today. And it's only just before 2. So, good hike today. But, alright. So yeah, Big Island Loop Trail was interesting, but outside of the weird little bathhouse abandoned in the woods, well, really wasn't a lot to see there, so just a simple hike. I was going to show you the video of me making this wonderful dinner tonight, but just as I was getting ready to start making it, the wind just really started picking up, and the wind blowing out over the area and everything else, and it just was too much going on for me to try and get usable video out of it, so I just said the heck with it. But what I got here, that's totally smothered in gravy right now, is some maple honey fire pit roasted chicken strips with mashed potatoes and corn. But that's tonight's dinner. I'm dying to see how this chicken came out. Oh, that's good. That's real good. And guess what? We're going to do another root beer review. I got a special root beer just for this occasion here. New Hampshire State Park root beer. I actually picked this up at White Lake State Park a while back. About a month or so ago. And I was there with my brother. I didn't shoot video that trip, but picked this up there. I've just been saving it for the right time here. So tonight we're going to be doing a New Hampshire State Park root beer review. So let's see, ingredients. Carbonated water, sugar, not the high fructose concert, caramel color, sodium benzoate preservative again, citric acid, yucca and Quilla, I don't know, some sort of extractives. Okay, natural and artificial flavors, and gum acadia. Okay. And it's actually manufactured by Reading Soda Works in Reading, Pennsylvania. So obviously one of these custom label bottling companies. No, I didn't get this at White Lake State Park. I got this at the Willie House. That's where I got this, at the Willie House. Well, good fizz when I open it. Smells good. See how its head is. Yeah, no points for head. Just lots of fizz. You can see it in this low lighting here. It's got good color. Lots of fizz to it. A very sweet smell to it. See how it tastes. An interesting flavor to it. What are those ingredients again? Yucca? Oh, it's got an interesting taste to it. And like a somewhat of a candy taste. It's different, but I like it. Just on the edge of a licoricey type of taste. That's good. I like this Ribuya. It's not going to go in. I mean, I'd say I wouldn't give it 2 thumbs up. I'd give it 1 thumb up though, for sure. A little super sweet, a little candy-like, but it's not bad. I like it. So there you go, New Hampshire State Park's root beer. I had to try it when I saw it. Anyway, back to the dinner here. This chicken's real good. So good morning from chilly Pawtuckaway State Park. Yeah, as usual, I didn't shoot any more video after dinner. I just settled in for the evening. I did make a trek down to the dumpsters and throw the trash out like I do every night, and stopped over on the bridge and took these 2 pictures with my camera there. Nice, almost totally clear skies. Good night skies. Good coffee too. Alright. Anyway, so I'm going to start getting things packed up a bit here and get it all knocked down and get ready to take off, because this is my last morning here. Time to head back to the base camp. So I was walking down to take one last look at the beach, and I just noticed right across the way from the bathhouse seems to be a trail. I've never noticed this before, all the times I've been through here. I'm just kind of curious to see where it goes. See what's on the other end of this trail. The squirrel. Okay, so it just seems to be another way into the picnic area on the back side of it. Interesting. I've been through here a whole bunch of times. I've never noticed that trail before. Okay, well, let's walk out to the island then. While we're here, might as well. And here's the little island to walk out to. Swimming in beach area only. Okay, I'm not planning on swimming anyway, so that's just fine. There's the beach. There's the lake with all the fall colors. A little island out here. The viewpoint of the beach. Very quiet right now. This isn't exactly beach going weather, so I'm not gonna encounter too many people here. And here we are on the other side of the island. You can see the island I walked out onto on the on a previous video, right over there. That's off of Neil's Cove. And the camp store's over there with the boat rental place, but I don't think they're renting boats out anymore. This is, after all, the last weekend the campground is opened. And then we get into the winter season where most campgrounds are closed, which is terrible. They need to keep more campgrounds open during the winter months. Absolutely. Alright, I just walked out to the little peninsula off the island here. Another little island over there. An island over there. In that area there, that's where I was camped. Come over here at nighttime, you could actually see the lights from my campsite down there. Yeah, I'm gonna miss this place. Definitely one of my favorite areas to visit, especially in the fall. Spring and fall, this place is both good. So we'll have to get back down here again next year, definitely. It's getting so expensive to go camping now, though. The camping rates are just going up and up and up. Used to be dirt cheap, it's not anymore. So I gotta start exploring some new areas too. Alright, one last look at the beach area. A couple of people showed up on the island, so it was time to leave. It's definitely a pretty place, especially in the off season. It's nice and quiet. There's the bridge I just went across. A lot of airplanes around here though. Alright, I guess it's time to start heading back to the base camp. Back to old Sandjack. It is on my windshield. A couple of leaves, okay. Know what that was from there. Yeah. Alright. Everything looks good here. That's my bike. Also with a leaf on it. They're everywhere. There we go. Alright. Well, I guess that's it. The end of another adventure. Another fun little visit here. And if my brother did join me for the first half of the trip, so I didn't get any video there, but the second half was nice and quiet, and got out on that trail out there. Got some exercise at least anyway. It's a good exercise trail. Would have liked to have explored more, would have liked to have gotten my bike out for a ride, but just didn't have time to do everything. Unfortunately, it's time for me to head back, so. Anyway, I want to thank you guys for coming along, and let's start getting into the more winter adventure type trips after this one, so we'll see how that goes. Anyway, remember, slow down, enjoy life, and always be kind. I'll talk to you guys in the next one.